Alright, got the orangutans. People of the forest. Alright, so these are Bornean orangutan. It looks like this is the orangutan's indoor habitat, so it looks like the orangutans are outside, looks like. Orangutans are in trouble, but you can help. The Phoenix Zoo is helping wild orangutans. Another indoor view for the orangutans. So it looks like they must be outside. Alright. So outside, I can see there's the orangutan. You see what tells you the different orangutans they have. The zoo's got 4 orangutans. What makes an ape an ape? World-class accommodations. Over here is a side viewing for the orangutan's nighttime habitat. Enriching lives on both sides of the wall. Yeah, so this is a secondary habitat for the Bornean orangutans. I actually do see another one in here, right over there. Welcome to Duchess's Billick. The Hidden Society. At ease in the trees. As I go up here on this little area, it's actually a little platform that gives you a nicer view of the orangutans. Yeah, so over here I get a nicer view of the orangutan out here. Looks like he's in the shade. Yeah, so over here is the first habitat for the orangutans I showed you. You can see the other 2 over here. There's actually 2 of them in this habitat. Over here gives you another side viewing for the Bornean orangutans. It's a wonderful habitat they have. We got tropical flights. Welcome to tropical flights. Rethinking the rock dove. The pigeon perspective. So we're going to see in here, got Bali minna, beautiful fruit dove, black-naped fruit dove, Equine parrot, golden pheasant, gray-capped emerald dove, Luzon bleeding heart dove, and Victoria crowned pigeon. It's wonderful. As you see, there's the bleeding heart dove. And there's the Victoria crowned pigeon there. Yes, I do see there's one of the doves there. I see there's the Bali minna on the ground in the back. Especially with the 2 sets of fencing, it's going to be hard to see it. I do see the golden pheasant. Got a male and female over here together. There's the Equine parrot up there. Next area, got beautiful fruit dove, black-throated laughing thrush, great Argus pheasant, green-naped pheasant pigeon, Mariana fruit dove, white-eared bulbul, and white-throated ground dove. Wow, this is very, very beautiful. You can see one of the birds. Oh, I do see one bird there. And there's the green-naped pheasant pigeon right there. one of the other birds right in the tree. The Mariana fruit dove looks like. It's a wonderful habitat for them. Wild visitors. These are some wild birds I believe are in this area. I'm about to go inside this little aviary. Yeah, so this is a free flight aviary, looks like. This is what we're gonna see. We got marbled teal, masked lapwing, metallic starling, Nicobar pigeon, Palawan peacock pheasant, pied imperial pigeon, pink-necked fruit dove, scarlet-faced Liochilla, western crowned pigeon, white-throated ground dove. Yes, that's the western crowned pigeon. And there's one of the starlings. I believe that's the metallic starling, I think. And there is the pied imperial pigeons. Yeah, this is super beautiful. Wonderful. In this habitat, we got scarlet ibis and roseate spoonbill. Looks like they're all together in the tree. These are very beautiful birds. Okay, Mariana fruit dove. Wow, that's a gorgeous bird. And there's a second one. Nice info here. Pigeons down. Helping hornbills. Hold up. Celebrating columbiforms. We got black-capped lory. That looks like a nice bird. Got plenty of areas for him to fly around. Got blue-crowned hanging parrot and beautiful fruit dove. So you see the blue-crowned hanging parrot. See where it gets to the end, because it's hanging upside down. And then we got a second one there. And there's the fruit dove, looks like. Two more of the blue-crowned hanging parrots. We've got wrinkled hornbill and Raja shell duck. Alright, so I do see 3 hornbills right there. The Raja shell duck is right there sleeping. That's why I'm talking really soft, because I don't want to wake him up. It's a cute ducky. And here we got buff-cheeked gibbon. Yeah, so this is all on the same lake with the pelicans. Yeah, do you see them? Right over there. The male and female, looks like they are grooming each other. Looks like they got plenty of space for them. Got a much nicer view over here of them. Got the male on the right and the female on the left. Supporting conservation worldwide. And next up we got Land of the Dragons. Alright, we got Komodo dragon. Alright, there we go. Just walking around. Luckily I'm able to block out the reflection so you can see the Komodo dragon there. Dragons of the past. Dragons of the future. We got Chinese alligator. Yeah, do you see him? laying down there, looks like. And I do like the Chinese alligator habitat. Got plenty of water to be in. Looks wonderful. Saving the muddy dragon. Crocodilian cousins. Yes, this is the outdoor habitat for the Komodo dragon. So the sign says that it's off habitat, and it says due to cold temperatures, which doesn't really make any sense because the weather is actually very, very warm right now. But it is the animal's choice if you want to be outside or inside. So I'm guessing it usually has water in here, but looks like it's drained out. That's nice. Land of the dragons. Super lizard. Here's another side view of the Komodo dragon's outdoor habitat. It's nice. We got this really nice Komodo dragon statue here, which probably we could get a photo opportunity. We got Isle of the Tiger. Oh, we got Sumatran tiger. Alright, there we go. Okay. See one of the tigers in this habitat sleeping. This is some impressive habitat. Got some water to be in. Plenty of space. This is a secondary habitat for the tigers. You know, the second one sleeping up at the glass. Also just got lots of space. Sumatran tiger under siege. Hope for the Sumatran tiger. Tail of a tiger hero. A tiger through human eyes. Over here's another side view of the tiger. Neat feet. An amazing appendage. Skincare specialists. This over here is part of the habitat here. I'm guessing this might be where they have the greater one-horned rhino. Elephant ears are cool because of the difference between an African and Asian elephant. Asian or African. Giants of the Asian realm. I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I actually ended up going in this direction, so now I'm going to backtrack and head towards the forest of Uko and then past the greater one-horned rhino and then the children's trail. A voice in the wilderness. A black howler monkey. I do see two of them. And they're both gold and not black, so I'm guessing that these are both the females. I just went back inside. Here we got greater Rhea and Patagonian Mara. Yeah, there are the Rheas. 3 of them. And there's the Patagonian Maras. 2 of them. They kind of look like rabbits. Giddy up. At the Thunderbirds Charities Equine Facility. Yeah, this is where they usually have the horses. I believe they actually do horseback riding here at this zoo. Pretty nice. You know, looks like this is the stall where they have all the horses, looks like. We got American Paint Horse. There's a sign up here that says the horse's name is Patch. So Patch is eating some hay. Some nice info. Got Pony. Nice. Super nice. This pony's name is Sprinkles. Got Appaloosa. Sorry about the horse viewing, but you can see the horse there. Yeah, nice look at those horses over there. A quarter horse. And this horse's name is Chai. I'll go inside here. Horse hands. It's actually a quiet zone, so that's why I'm talking real softly. Horse care. And some horse care. Horse breeds. This gives you another view of all the other horses here. More information about horse care. We got Chilean flamingo. It's nice. Do enjoy the flamingos. Got greater flamingo. Also some pigeons and ducks in here with them. As the greater flamingos are actually the ones that have more white in them. They're still very beautiful birds. Oh, this little bridge here gives you a closer view of the greater flamingos. They're wonderful. So showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I'm right by the flamingos up in this area. So now I'm probably gonna head towards the forest of Yuko, then past these animals, past the Indian rhino. Then after I'm done with these animals, I'm gonna head to the children's trail. And once I'm done with the children's trail, I will then do my rewalk through the zoo. And blue iguana is back from the brink. We got Grand Cayman blue iguana. I do see it right there. We got rhinoceros iguana. A gorgeous habitat. Looks like he's right here. Despite all the fencing there, but hopefully you can still see the iguana there. And then we're going to see San Esteban chuckwalla, Baja blue rock lizard, and spiny-tailed iguana. And do you see the chuckwalla? Hi Chuck, how are you? Obviously the animal's name is not Chuck, so I'm just joking around. But I don't see the other lizards in here. All I see is the chuckwalla. Oh, never mind. The spiny-tailed iguana is right here. I'm doing the best I can to find the Baja blue rock lizard. But I don't really see it anywhere, so it's probably hiding really, really well somewhere. Now we got the forest of Yuko. So it kind of goes to the loop, and this here gives you a mini map. So I'm probably going to head on this way first. Among the misty mountains. Alright, we got Andean bear. Alright. The Andean bear's got plenty of water to be in. Alright, you see the Andean bear. It's right there. It's a cute bear. And the Andean bear's got plenty of space for him. Also some ducks in there. Also the ducks are not part of the zoo, so those are just wild birds. Adapted to the Amazon. Alright, so we've got South American lungfish and North American cichlid. And there's the cichlid. So cichlids usually come in a variety of different colors, shapes, and sizes. Also, you can kind of see them up from above here. The sign saying to keep hands out of this pond. I don't really see the South American lungfish anywhere, so it must be hiding really, really well. So here we got white-faced saki, silver teal, and golden lion tamarin. There's the silver teal, got two in the water. And there's the golden lion tamarin. Super cute. I see the soggy monkeys in the back. Got spider monkey. Okay, this looks like a nice habitat. Trying to find the spider monkey. Got scarlet macaw. There's the macaw. That's a really gorgeous bird. The scarlet macaw, I think, are my favorite type of macaws because they are very gorgeous. That's nice, a little stream there. And it's nice that the stream actually goes right into the little water area where we saw the cichlids. Yeah, so this is another side view of the spider monkey. And I do not see the spider monkey anywhere, so hopefully it'll be out during my rewalk. Alright, so this is another side view of the Andean bear habitat. It's got tons of space. Some more information about the Andean bear. Yeah, I do like the Andean bear's habitat. It's nice. And compare the bear. Also tells you the different species of bear from around the world. Over here is a little window viewing, and you're also getting another view of the Andean bear. Hopefully you can see it with all the reflection. Yes, the Andean bear's got all sorts of space for him. You know, monkey in a bear suit. And the Andean bear's got a nice little waterfall. Yeah, it's got plenty of water to be in whenever it's hot out. You got golden conure. Gorgeous habitat. I do see 3 of them. As over there's a little boardwalk I was just on earlier, and that's the Bornean orangutan habitat. A form and function in the forest of Yuko. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Yes, this whole area, this is all the Andean bear habitat. So the Andean bear's got a very good sized habitat. You got a barn owl. Yes, this is all the owl habitat here. Okay, I'm looking through these little crevices here, and it's kind of hard to see the owl. So I'll check back here later. Hopefully I can get a nice view of it, or I'll be able to see it. You got Brazilian salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. Alright, so apparently I don't see the tarantula. I'm doing the best I can to find it. Yeah, but because of the area this is in, it's kind of hard to see it. A green bottle blue tarantula. Yeah, because of the area this habitat's in, it's kind of hard to search through it, so there's also a lot of reflection, so it's kind of hard to find. Oh, I do see it! I see it right there. I can kind of see its legs there. Got a pink-toed tarantula. And again, looking for the tarantula. I kind of had to bend down through this area, so it's getting a little uncomfortable, so I can't stick around finding it, so I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to show it. A Mexican fire leg tarantula. Yeah, I can see it right there. A pink bloom tarantula. Yeah, I don't really see it anywhere. Looked everywhere, but I just don't see it. A curly hair tarantula. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to search through it, so yeah, I don't really see it anywhere. Then we got Toko toucan. Welcome our new arrivals. So I do see one right there. We got 2 more there, so there's 3 of them in this habitat. We got green aracari. There's 2 of them in here. Very cute birds. This habitat got rainbow boa, Pearl Island boa, and Hog Island boa. Yeah, it's the habitat. Because of the reflection, it's kind of hard to see it, but you can see one of the snakes there. I'm guessing that's the Hog Island boa. Yeah. With all the reflection, it's kind of hard to see the rest of the snakes in there, so I only see the one. But I actually do see one more snake in here. Can't really tell which one that is. And so over here is another side viewing for the Andean bear. The footprints through time. Yeah, meet Benjamin the bear. The Andean bear's name is Benjamin. The fourth of Yuko aviary. We got blue-billed curassow, true peel, and red-crested cardinal. Yeah, see, there's the blue-billed curassow. There's also the red-crested cardinal. The second blue-billed curassow. Ah, and there's the true peel. See all three of the birds in here. Yeah, I can see there's two of the red-crested cardinals. A black-throated magpie jay. There's two of them. They got really long tails. Please look after this bear. This area is called Mercado or Mersado. Don't really know how to say it. In Central and South America. Here we got red-eyed tree frog and tiger-legged monkey frog. Alright, so I do see the red-eyed tree frogs. Both of them are on the leaf. We got a third red-eyed tree frog. I don't see the tiger-legged monkey frog anywhere. We got poison dart frogs. Yeah, I do see one of them. Got some more of them back here. I hope you can see it with the reflection, but they're there. Got more of them. And there I got annulated boa. Also got tiger, rat, snake, and rainbow boa. Alright, so I believe that's the annulated boa right there. And there's the tiger, rat, snake up at the top. Alright, so I'm looking for the rainbow boa, but I don't really see it anywhere. We got smallwoods anole, smooth helmeted iguana, and Amazon milk frog. Yeah, so I do see the smallwoods anole, and the Amazon milk frog is right behind them. I'm trying to find the iguana. I'm guessing it probably blends in really, really well, or it's just really, really tiny, because I just don't see them. Wow, this is nice. It's a very gorgeous looking fountain. Alright, so I'm heading down this trail here. Oh, this looks nice. Explore Colombia. There's a sign for Colombia. A hawk-headed parrot. I'm looking for this bird. Don't really see it anywhere. Guess I'll check back here later on the Rewalk. Hopefully he'll be out. And here we got Galapagos tortoise. Alright. Really, really cool looking animals. It's a secondary habitat for them. We've got another tortoise right here. There's a snowy egret in there. The egret was not listed, but it's in there. So apparently this habitat is empty, so it says they're going to do construction on it. And the tagua. The Phoenix Zoo gets involved. Information about the Galapagos tortoise. And steps toward recovery. Look at the alligator viewing. Alright, so this way leads to the Indian rhino, and this way is the alligator, so we're probably going to head to the rhinos first and then the alligator afterwards. Alright, we've got a greater one-horned rhino. Oh my gosh, I do see the rhino. Do love the greater one-horned rhino. Save the giants. Phoenix Zoo cares about elephants. You can help elephants. So now that I saw the rhino, I am now going to head this way towards the alligators. Got Alligator Alley. We got American alligator. Wow. Lots of water to be in. The alligator is right over there up on land. Super cool. Do love the alligators. The crocodilian community. And Morris alligators. And family time. Looks like the alligators going in the water. Oh, that's super cool. Going in the water. That's cool. Just going for a little swim, looks like. The keys to health. Alligator conservation, a cause for celebration. Yes, the alligator's got plenty of water for him to be in. The alligator's also got lots of dry land for him to be up on. Yes, the alligator's swimming around. He's swimming on over. Pretty cool. I'm going back past the greater one-horned rhino. Looks active. I'm going in the shade. Yeah, the greater one-horned rhino are the ones that kind of have those little bits of skin that look like armored plates. Very cool. It's really cool how they got two species of rhino at the zoo. We saw the white rhino earlier, and now we're seeing the greater one-horned rhino. So I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I'm right by the greater one-horned rhino. Okay, I just noticed there's two rhinos on the map. So I was thinking that the elephants was going to be in one of these two habitats here. It's a little bit windy right now. Since I see two rhinos on the map instead of one, and I don't see the elephants on here, so I don't think the zoo even has their elephants anywhere. But we're just going to have to see what happens, because I'm not very certain, but we're just going to have to see. We got giants of the Asian realm. We got this here. The reproduction of an elephant behind the bottom line. Dungus life. Elephants need to be elephants. Get to know Indu. The elephant's name is Indu. So over here it gives you another side view of the greater one-horned rhino. Yeah, so there's plenty of fans underneath that area there, so that's probably why he's in the shade. Also just notice a little fence between these two habitats, so I'm guessing this is where they usually have the elephant. So I'm not exactly sure if they even have the elephants here anymore, because I didn't see them on the map. I'm just gonna have to keep moving, and if I don't see them, then I guess that means they do not have the elephants here anymore. So apparently there's a sign here saying that the elephant here at the zoo had passed away recently on May 8th. So yeah, so the elephants are no longer here at the zoo anymore. Looking for someone. Yeah, it says they've moved. Yeah, so over here is the old jaguar habitat, and it says they've moved to the newer habitat they have at the Big Cats of Arizona. So this is the original jaguar habitat. Yeah, is this the habitat where they used to have their Asian elephant? And over here you can see there's the second greater one-horned rhino. It said they got two of them. The one we saw was, I believe his name was Botu, and over here is the second male. Can't remember what his name was, but this is the second greater one-horned rhino.
Are you a YouTuber?
And there's always time to wallow. Yeah, so this is the habitat where they used to have their elephants, so it's now a secondary habitat for the greater one-horned rhino. It's kind of sad how the zoo had lost their elephant. Yeah, so right over here is where I saw the rhinos, and now I'm going to backtrack and head back in this direction towards the children's trail. Alright, I got the children's trail. Alright, so I'm now heading down this trail. There's a little steep pathway here. Because over here looks like there's another Galapagos tortoise here. Looks like this is a backside habitat for the Galapagos tortoises. And this looks very nice. It's a little body of water here. This nice little garden here. It's nice, celebrating Arizona agriculture. Pollinator power. Drilling for bees. Over here I see there's a donkey and a miniature pony, looks like. Really cute. That donkey looks super cute. So there we got miniature horse, miniature Mediterranean donkey, and mule. Wow, there we go. These are such gorgeous animals. Over here we got some more horses here. You can see a horse butt, but it's there. Here's another side view of the area that has the horses. A horse is a horse. Because of the different horses or different types of horses from the world. Yeah, so the donkey here just started making some little noises. Guess he wants to be on camera. You're super cute. Yeah, you are a super cute animal. Yeah, you're both very cute animals. Over here you can see one of the horses in there. So apparently when I turned away from him he started braying, so I guess he got upset when I took my attention off of him. Yes, you want to be on YouTube? Yeah, I think he wants to be on YouTube. Yes, you want me to get your good side? Yeah, I'm gonna get your good side. Yeah, I think he got a little upset when I turned my attention towards the horses. Okay, donkey, I gotta go now. I can't stay here filming you all day. Bye now. Looks like we got some chickens in here. Really nice looking chickens. Alright, you see some goats in here. Also a sheep in there too. I'm guessing these are the different types of chickens or the ones that are threatened. Blue Andalusian, Americana, modern game, white crested black polish, blue lace red Wyandotte, Dorking, mottled Hodane. Yeah, this is all the chickens in here. Got some more sheep. Two more of them over there. Over here we got a closer look at this chicken. Hi Chickie, how are you? Man, I really like your hair. Yeah, really, this chicken really has gorgeous hair. Good egg. The American Livestock Breeds Conservancy. We got San Clemente goat and Navajo churro sheep. And there's the sheep over there. Also got another look at the goat here. Looks like it's got an itch. And this next habitat here looks like there's some cows. Two of them. Got a really nice look at this cow here. Got the red barn at Harmony Farm. How much milk? Small cows for small farms. We got a miniature Jersey cow. So over there's an indoor view of the miniature Jersey cow. And right over there. Got some more goaties in here, some more goaty goats. I'll have a hand washing station in case you want to touch the goats. I'm gonna go inside here and check out the goats. Alright, there we go. It's all the goats.
She didn't like try anything, which was good. She was just overstimulated like the whole world.
Pretty nice. The different goats we got here. Got La Mancha goat, Togenberg goat, Nigerian dwarf goat, pygmy goat, living their best life, Nubian goat, and Boer goat. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Yes, you are allowed to pet the goats, and you are instructed to not touch them by their heads. Also not allowed to touch them in there. Really nice. One of the goats coming up here.
This is Bubbles.
Oh.
Yeah, you use this. Look.
Yeah, the goats are very, very cute. We got miniature zebu. Yes, looks like they are outside right now. I see two of them right up here. Hi there, Bulls. How are you? Obviously, I'm not expecting them to say hi back. I'm just being polite. I just made a little noise. Hi there. Nice looking animals. Yeah, it looks like the miniature Jersey cows are kind of pushing around a little barrel there. I'm guessing there's food in there. That's why I hear all that rattling. So they're trying to get the food. Right, so they're trying to get it out. Here we got the farm cafe. Looks like it is closed apparently. Over here at the Discovery Farm, looks like it's an area for little kids to play in. Yeah, so over here is all the goats that I just saw earlier. They're really nice. It says come see us again soon. I'm gonna head on this trail and see all the other animals here. We got rhinoceros hornbill. Oh, I do see the hornbill. He's right there. Here we got ringed teal and common squirrel monkey. And there's a squirrel monkey right there. Oh, a second one. Oh, and a third. Alright, so I'm trying to find the ringed teal, but I don't see it anywhere. Doing everything I can to find it, so I don't really see it right now, so I'll try to check back here later during my rewalk. Here we got Southern Tamandua and Lenny's two-toed sloth. Alright, I see the sloth. Sleeping in there, looks like. So I don't really see the Southern Tamandua anywhere. With all the reflection, it's kind of hard to see it, so I'll check back here later. We got spectacled owl. Good looking habitat. Yeah, so there's two of them in this habitat. And there's the second one. And over here's an additional habitat for the Southern Tamandua and the two-toed sloth. But I don't really see it in here, so hopefully I'll be able to see it later on my rewalk. Got Bali Minna. Alright, you see the Minna. It's right in the back there. And here we got King Vulture. Meet the Royals. Got Aragon and Queenie. Also Machu Picchu, keeper's favorite. Alright, you see one of the vultures. I don't really see the other two in here. All I see is just the one. So I don't know for sure if I'm going to have enough time to come back here, even though it's only 1:30 and the zoo is open till 4. We're just going to have to see what happens. And here we're going to see Madagascar crested ibis, Von der Decken's hornbill, and radiated tortoise. Oh, I do see a tortoise. That's the radiated tortoise there. There's the Madagascar crested ibis there. Looks like that's a female Vulture decades hornbill. You can tell that's the female because of her black colored bill. And that's the male over there because of its orange colored bill. Alright, a tortoise now coming up here. We got black swan. I see two of them right up here. I'm making some noises. Hi, swans. Hi. Really gorgeous birds. Yes, over here's another side view of the rhinoceros hornbills. And there's actually two of them in here. Very gorgeous birds. Alright, so I don't see a sign what states if there's anything in here, but I don't see anything in here, so I guess this might be an empty habitat. Got this nice building here called Small Wonders. Got Boyd's Forest Dragon. Oh, that looks like a nice looking animal. We got giant cave cockroach and Madagascar hissing cockroach. Yes, I can tell these are the Madagascar hissing cockroaches because they look darker than the giant cave roaches. I'm guessing in here's where they... Oh, I see it! I almost missed it, but it's right there. We got two-spotted assassin bug. I'm looking for the bug. Oh, I think I see it. I think I might see it there. I could be wrong, but I think that's the bug right there. We got Emperor Scorpion and Blue Death Feigning Beetle. Yes, these two bugs are separated from each other. So this habitat's got the Blue Death Feigning Beetle. I do see the scorpion. It's right back there. Right by its little water bowl there. I'm trying to get... There you go. Yeah, you can see the scorpion's right there. A Brazilian salmon pink bird-eating tarantula and Goody sapphire ornamental tarantula. Again, these two are separated. I do see there's the bird-eating tarantula in the back. I'm trying to find the other tarantula. I don't see it anywhere, so it might be hiding somewhere well. Got black tree monitor. I do see the monitor. Up in the tree looks like living out its name. Got Galapagos tortoise and radiated tortoises. And over here is a younger one. It's a younger Galapagos tortoise. And that's the radiated tortoise, also another young one. Got giant horned lizard. It looks like there's 3 of them in this habitat. Got ridge-nosed rattlesnake. There we go. Got California king snake. Alright, so apparently this is the habitat it's usually in, but unfortunately it says it is off habitat, so I'm not going to be able to show it to you. Got common chuckwalla. Alright, I do see it. Got West African gaboon viper. Alright, you see the snake. It's right there. The rest of its body's right back there. This habitat has Hinkle's leaf-tailed gecko, Standing's dead gecko, and Malagasy leaf-tailed gecko. I see one of the geckos up on the glass. So the other geckos blend in super well. Oh, I do see another one. Don't know which one that is, but it's right there on the glass. I don't see all the other geckos in here, so it's kind of hard to see because they blend in super well. Alright, got a Calamian deer. Oh, I do see it. Almost missed it, but the deer is right there. Yeah, so I don't think I've ever seen this type of deer before, so this is definitely the first time seeing this type of deer before. So it's become less and less common to see a new animal at a zoo. So I usually don't get surprised whenever I see a new animal, but I do feel a little surprised right now, so it's very nice I get to see a new animal today. Another view of it from here. Got Mexican red brocket deer. Looks like it's got tons of space. And there it is. Goes right under the bridge and then onto this side here. It's a little lily pad. Got Jeffrey's marmoset. Oh, I see one right there. One just jumped right out. The second one in the little on the towel. Got Emperor Tamarin. Yeah, so I actually do hear making some noises. I can hear him, but I can't. Oh, I see him. He's right there. Yeah, so the ones that got those nice little beards or fur on their faces that makes them look like they have beards. Got cotton top tamarin. I do see them. One just jumped up. Got the other one. We got emu. There's an emu right up here. Hi, emus. Hi there. A second emu. I'm gonna go inside this little building here. A prehensile-tailed porcupine. Alright, I see the porcupine. He's right up at the top. Got reticulated python. Wow. That is a big snake. So these snakes grow up about to be the size of the Burmese python, and I think these snakes, just like the Burmese python, are kept as pets, but people do not know how large these snakes get. As they get too big, they release these snakes into the Florida Everglades, which is a very big problem because once they're in the Florida Everglades, they start to consume all the wildlife. We got Bennett's wallaby. And the wallaby's laying down right here. Yeah, so the wallaby's got plenty of space in the habitat. And going on this little bridge. Nice little pond here. Wonderful. We got Siamang. Yeah, this is the little island for them. There's one over there by the edge of the water. And then there's a second one over there. Don't know if you can see it, but it's there. Yeah, so over here it gives you a really nice view of the Siamangs, and I can see both Siamangs from this vantage point. Yeah, so over here that's a Siamang habitat, and at the Siamang habitat this completes my walkthrough for the children's trail. This over here is a wild animal. Looks like that's, guessing that's an egret or a heron. Don't know if that's either an egret or it's a heron. So over here is the Leaping Lagoon where you can cool off in, or for little kids to go cool off in on a hot day. And you also do have these little scooters here just in case you don't want to walk through the whole zoo. You can try these little scooters here just in case you don't want to walk. Alright, so I'm back near the front of the zoo as this completes my full initial walkthrough of the Phoenix Zoo. Very, very large zoo, so that's why I recommend you stay hydrated from wherever you come here. So now I'm going to do a rewalk around the zoo and hopefully see the animals that were not out this morning. There were a bunch of animals that were not out because I believe there was the Mexican wolf. Also do want to get another video of the pronghorn and a couple animals that were not out in the children's trail. I also do not think I saw the gray crowned crane. I also am going to try and get some better views of some of the animals that I did see. So I'm going to do the rear walk real quick and see what I'll see. Right over here is where they had that little encounter with the black-bellied whistling ducks. I'm going back to the aviary. Got a nice view of the snowy egret. You can see all three of the turkey vultures together in the tree there. Do love the turkey vultures. Alright, so another animal that I did not see this morning was the cactus Pharynginus pygmy owl. Unfortunately, I still don't see the owl anywhere. This is what they look like, just in case you've never seen them before. So I'm going to say it's a no-go for today. I'm back at the ringtail. Looks like he moved a little. Super cute. I'm back at the golden eagle. It's a wonderful bird. But I don't really see the second one because before there was two. I think there was two. Yeah, I do remember there were two golden eagles, but now I only see one. So over here is actually some baby prairie dogs going by. Yeah, I think these are wild prairie dogs. It looks like they are young ones. So I came back to the pronghorn habitat. Before there was only one this morning, and I was hoping to see if there was going to be a whole herd of them, but now I do not see the pronghorn anymore. So I came back to the Mexican wolves. The Mexican wolf were also not out this morning, but I'm going to try and find them. Alright, so I found the Mexican wolves. They're actually all the way in the back. You can kind of see their ears moving around, but apparently with the fence in the way, it's going to be hard to see it. Yeah, but the Mexican wolves are way in the back. Yeah, so you can see the Mexican wolves are all the way in the back. You can see their ears. I'm very glad I got to see them. Yeah, I can kind of see them in the back. But just in case you can't see it very well, that is what they look like. Because even though the Mexican wolves are out, it's kind of hard to see them. So this is what they look like, just in case it didn't show up well on camera. And I came back to see the California condors one more time. Looks like they're in the same spot they were in this morning. I'm back at the Savannah Grill. I changed my mind, decided to get some lunch here. Then after I have my lunch, I'll continue my rewalk. Alright, so apparently there was a long line at the Savannah Grill, so I'm actually just going to continue doing my rewalk. So I'm back at this habitat. I can actually see the gray crowned cranes in here. I didn't see them with the Nyala, so I guess they were moved to the giraffe exhibit. I got a much better view of the giraffe here. Alright, so on my first walkthrough, I did not see the Thompson's gazelle earlier, and I still do not see the Thompson's gazelle now. So this is what they look like, just in case you've never seen one before. So this is going to be a no-go for today, because I still don't see it. Alright, so I was incorrect. The gray crowned crane is a part of this habitat, because it is listed. So yeah, the gray crowned crane was not out this morning. So I came back to this habitat to see if the fennec fox was going to be out in the actual habitat. It looks like it's still inside the den. Oh, he looks super cute. Alright, so I'm back at the spotted hyena habitat, hoping to see if it was going to be moving around. Well, it looks like this one's in the same spot it was in before. And the other one, I do not see anymore. And it looks like the merle leopard is still in the same spot it was in earlier. Inside the little area. You can still kind of see it. Alright, so the lions have moved a little. Now underneath that tree, looks like. Also kind of see the other one right there. Laying on its back, looks like. Over here, we got a much nicer view of the lions, or the female lion looks like. I'm back at the desert bighorn sheep. Looks like they're all standing up, looks like. And got one of the big horns. Yeah, this habitat's super impressive. Really love it. Yeah, I came back to the Cape porcupine. I was hoping to see if it's going to be up and moving, but he is still in the same spot he was in the first time I came to this habitat. Alright, so I see 2 red river hogs. Before I only saw 1, but now there's 2 of them. Alright, so I completely missed this habitat the first time through. I don't see a sign, but I do know these are secretary birds. So not many zoos I go to have secretary birds, but I have seen them before. Because usually they're the ones with those big feet that usually use those feet to stomp on snakes or their victims whenever they eat them. Some pretty cool birds. So because this is a very large zoo and there's so much to see here, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to go back to every single animal at the zoo, but I am going to try and get some better views of some of the animals that I saw, and I'm also going to go back to the animals that were not out this morning, so I'm going to try and do the best I can. So can't make any guarantees I'll see everything, but I am definitely going to try and see the animals that were not out this morning. I'm back at this habitat. The Lady Ross Turco in here, and I also don't remember if I saw the violet-backed starling. Just in case I didn't see it earlier, that's what they look like. I'm back at the white rhinoceros. Got a really amazing view of them this time. Much closer look. Really cool. Eat some hay. Back at the Nyala, looks like one of them is moving around. There's a second one over there. Back at the African painted dogs. Looks like they're laying down in the shade. Yeah, so I'm back at the red-ruffed lemur island. Hoping if I could get a better view of them, but now I don't see the lemurs anymore. But luckily I did see a glimpse of them the first time coming through here. Back at the black and white ruffed lemur. I got a much nicer view of it this time. Right behind the tree there, but you can see it. Sorry about that. I'm back at the black swan. Like one's in the water and it looks like they move. I'm back at the king vultures and I still only see 2, but I don't see the third one because it said there's supposed to be 3 of them in here. I'm back in this habitat, hoping to see if the southern tamadua is out. I still don't see it anywhere. But I see the sloth is now moving around. Alright, so I do see the southern tamadua since here. Sleeping inside that hammock. I also do now see the ringed teals right there. That wasn't out earlier, but now it's out. Alright, I'm back at the hog-headed parrots. I see they're out. There's 2 of them. Yeah, so I'm back at the barn owl habitat. And I looked everywhere and I still don't see the barn owl anywhere. So this is what they look like. So I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to show it to you. So it's around 3 o'clock, so that's probably why he's inside, because the zoo is closing in about an hour. Alright, so the spider monkey is now out. Spider monkey also was not out the first time I came through, but he is out now. Yeah, a nicer view of the black howler monkeys this time. Because right when I started filming them, they went back inside, but you could see they came back out. Yeah, these are the females, you can tell because they have gold fur, unlike the males who have black fur. Alright everybody, that is going to complete my visit to the Phoenix Zoo in Phoenix, Arizona. I hope you all enjoyed it. I had a fantastic time coming here. Very, very large zoo, because like I said, that's why I recommend you stay hydrated and wear comfortable walking shoes. I saw as many animals as I can. I don't think I got to see everything, because I remember there was actually I can't remember which animals that I did not see, because I'm just so exhausted after all that walking, because like I said, this was a very, very large zoo and it had an awesome variety of animals here. I really, really enjoyed it a lot, because luckily today it was not too hot, because luckily this morning it was in the mid 60s and now I think it's somewhere in the 80s right now, so it's got a little very, very hot right now, but not as hot as we usually get during the summertime. So luckily the humidity here is very, very low, so this weather is almost nothing compared to Texas, but because usually the humidity in Texas is what makes it very, very hot. So I had a really great time coming here to the zoo. I saw amazing animals here. I especially love the big cats of Arizona, because like I said, that's the newest area of the zoo that just recently opened. Leave some comments down below of what was your favorite animal that I saw here today. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I go to zoos and aquariums all around the United States. I try to visit a new state every year. If this is the kind of stuff that you enjoy, then check out my channel. I have just gained 900 subscribers about a couple days ago. I upload new videos every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So thank you everybody for watching this video, and I will see you again next time. Bye.